Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4. Here today, we're going to be starting episode 2 of my Vikings campaign. We're going to be playing as Ragnar Lothbrok and his sons. This is episode 2. So guys, if you still are enjoying this series and would like to see more, the best way to ensure more content is to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and let me know in the comment section down below where you would like me to expand, feedback for the series. Feel free to leave a dislike if you're not enjoying it, of course. However, I do ask that you let me know in the comments what other strategy games would you prefer me to let's play instead. So, let's quickly recap the first episode. We're playing as the Vikings, of course. We are playing as a united Scandinavia, Denmark, Norway, Sweden. We have Jorvik here as well. Iceland, Greenland, and Newfoundland. In the last episode, Germany declared war upon the Soviet Union. Before 1937, 1936, I believe it was. The Allies came in, and then I declared war upon them. So Germany at the moment, and Italy, is currently divided between the Allies, Comintern, and the Vikings forces. After the war, I was kicked from the Allies. I did fight with the Allied forces in the First War, but I was kicked as I'm currently a part of the fascist ideology. Bob White Ragnarsson is currently the Prime Minister, if you will, while Ragnar is the king. I don't know why it's like that. It should have changed. Anyway, so we're currently neutral at the moment. The Axis does still live in the form of Spain. So, it's currently the 13th of November, 1941. Here today we're going to be declaring war upon the Allied forces. We're going to be taking out the UK and France in today's episode, hopefully. We currently have Sigurd on the German border in currently West Germany, occupied by Britain. We have Ivar the Boneless down in the south, ready to push in the French-occupied Italian territory. We have Fitzurk, just near Munich, ready to push over the Maginot Line. We have Uber, currently in England, ready to push south into Wales. Then we have Peter Walker, ready to go and take Scotland. Alex Smith, and Jim Brown. Now, as you can see, or some of you keen eyes might be able to detect, there's no armies. There's no armies on the entirety of this line. There might be a couple sparse one here and there, but the UK and France are undefended. Why is that, you might be thinking? Well, the Japanese declared war upon the Allied forces, and they've abandoned Europe. It's been for about 2 years now, so there's heavy, and I mean heavy fighting going over here with the Great and East Asian Cooperation Sphere. Allied forces are pushing through the Raj, same with Bangladesh, I imagine this is through India. They're fighting a hell of a lot here. Currently, China is occupied by the Japanese government. Comintern still quite strong. But yeah, that's basically what's going on. 13th of November 1941, the Vikings are going to be declaring war upon the British, and we're going to be initiating another Viking raid. So we've got the Japanese-British war here now. Still a hell of a lot of men lost. What's so much in that? British Raj, 754k. The Spaniards, 363 against Soviet Union. Bolivia and Paraguay are at war, along with El Salvador and Mexico. So, in today's video, we're going to be declaring war upon the Allied forces now. As a bit of a sneak peek, if Japan was going to beat the Allies, all they would have to do is get rid of the United Kingdom, France, and the United States. The United States have now joined the Allies. So, when we declare war upon the Allies, we're going to take the UK and France out quite quickly, I imagine, unless they're sort of hoarding up on their coast borders here. But they did have really high concentrated forces, but now it's sort of lapsed. If we can take out France and the UK in today's episode, all we need to do is take out the States, which is most definitely possible, as we do have the territory of Newfoundland here. Just clicking on myself at the moment, what's currently going on? We have diplomats from all these other factions. Right, okay. Because technically, we can join the Great East Asian Cooperation Sphere, if we will. I believe I would like to, because I think how this started is Japan declared war upon the Philippines. I think that's technically how it started. Japan. Are the Philippines tied into this? They are, yeah. So that's how it happened. Japan declared war upon the Philippines, bringing in the States, and then, by proxy, the Allied forces. So, what I'm going to do now is probably negotiate with Hirohito. Can I join you? Yes. Domi arigato, Mr. Abato. Yes, I will join now. And I'm just going to try and war deck Winston Churchill. Let's initiate the attack. Go, 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 go. Gadget. I'll join now. We've accepted. It might be quicker just saying join wars. That should be all the wars. So what's going to come on firstly? Okay, so we're actually able to engage them now. Right, excellent. So is that war deck gone now? It has. We are now war with the Allied forces. There's a couple of Australians down in Southern Rome. That's alright. If we can take out the UK and France quite quickly, we're going to be laughing. Okay, guys. Wow, we're slowly taking territory now. How well are we doing? We've managed to come across some resistance. We're pushing into Scotland now. I'll put in the description below the mod if you'd like to download it and play along with me. Come on, guys. We need to go, go, go. There's bloody pesky Australians down here we probably should deal with. So try and get rid of them. I swear I didn't have any military access. This mod does bug out from time to time. As you can see, the flags are going back and forth. For some reason, the fascist Vikings don't have a flag. So it's pretty, not necessarily entirely sort of polished. Okay, so push over. We need people to take France. We need to take Paris as quickly as possible. Luxembourg as well. Like push for Amsterdam, Brussels. We just need to go. We just need to go, 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 gadget. The quicker we can get rid of the Brits, the better. Push for Londinium. How are we going navy-wise? Port strikes down in the south. Get rid of those Aussies here. Push over the border. We just need to take France. Take Bordeaux. Alright, come on guys, let's go, go, go. Just push over the Maginot Line where we can. Because we should be able to gobble them all up before they come home. Here's hoping. Netherlands has capitulated, perfect. That's exactly what we want. Now to Antwerp and then Paris. Okay, the north is nearly mine. Come on, let's get the UK to capitulate. Come on, you gotta be doing a better job than that, mate. Okay, we're not getting navally invaded anywhere else. What are these guys doing? Can't they not engage? Why can't they not engage? Okay, so an army has come up here. Come on, guys, you gotta be ruthless in your approach, otherwise we're not going to win this. Scotland's now mine. Wales is now mine as well. London's about to fall. Some of them must be close to capitulating. UK 51. France 12. Okay. It does look like we seem to be struggling over the Maginot Line somewhat. And it looks like the French have come back here somewhat. Montpellier. Mine. London still hasn't fallen. Which is still causing the UK not to capitulate just yet. We're about to take London now though, and we have. So the bottom half of England is going to be ours very shortly. The United Kingdom has capitulated. Great news. Wow! 80k rifles of Mark II and 46. That's insane. Right, I am quickly going to get Uber. Come on, Uber. You need to get over to England. To Netherlands, basically, as quickly as possible. Okay, we want to try and take the last sort of remnants of this. We've got England. England has capitulated. One down. Oh, 3 to go. The Raj are back up it now. Oh, okay. The French are still there, though. Pushing in the south is going to be probably our best bet. But we need to take Paris. We need to make Paris fall. Okay, we're pushing here quite well in Brussels. We're rallying up here now. We've nearly got the entirety of the north. Okay, we are pushing into Belgium quite well. Okay. Here are my divisions. And equipment-wise as well, we've got a Viking sort of standard infantry unit. We've got tanks, modern, and we've also got, I think it's their medium tanks, not necessarily modern. Oh, Belgium has capitulated. Boom. Look how much equipment we're getting. We're just hoovering it up. We can take Dunkirk and Calais quite quickly. That's perfect. Then we'll be able to get these guys over. What's the... Wow, okay. So we could lose if we swing them back over, which is a problem. Which... I'm not necessarily entirely willing to risk. Okay, I need to switch over to a gentle resistance as we are hovering up a lot of territory. I don't want to get too pissed off. Who dares wins? Ace Pilot, perfect. Bordeaux is next on the list. I was actually planning on hitting Spain in today's episode, but with how I got kicked out of the Allies, things have changed somewhat. Luxembourg has capitulated now. We just need to take the French out. We need Paris to be gone ski. Right. So yeah, so it looks like they've really doubled back and down now. Push and try and help out our Aussies here that have been enveloped. I don't know if I should risk it. Oh, we have had some naval altercations. Ah, Floki! Admiral Floki has destroyed 5 Dutch submarines and 1 destroyer. Hopefully that's not a euphemism for anything. A Dutch submarine. Right. Anything else here? No, not really. Okay, well. We are enveloping them. Okay, but I really need Paris. We really need Paris here. Oh, we're about to surround and kill a hell of a lot of them here. Push for it, lads. Push through the gap here. Bring them down in Metz. Bring them down. Bring them down. Bring them down. Okay, but they have come back quite a bit. The French, you got to give that to them. What are they at to now? Yeah, they're gone. She's nearly all over Red Rover for the French. Dangerous naval invasion in England. We've got plenty of units nearby. Come on. Yeah, so, yeah, it should say now, the Great East Asian Cooperation Sphere. I have no intention of staying in this faction. But, in Hearts of Iron, it's sometimes better to ally up with factions and then betray them at the last moment. So Bordeaux has now been retaken. Paris is so very close to be. We might need to reform ourselves somewhat. Okay, France are on the back foot. They're finally on the precipice of defeat. The United States is justifying against me. Okay, are they not in the war technically? No, they are. I don't know why that is. Regardless, the French finally got their shit together, but I have a feeling she's a little bit too late. There are American forces here actively fighting, which is a concern, especially after 1941. It's about time, probably 1940, 1941, if you want to declare the war upon the States, it does become significantly more difficult. You can definitely notice it. But Paris is about to fall to the Viking scourge, as it did in the age of Vikings. I guess the age of Vikings. I was trying to think of who was the emperor at the time. It must have been Charlemagne's grandson or great-grandson. Regardless, the sack of Paris was quite famous and notorious for the Vikings. Okay, so we've still got to take out the states, which is probably going to be a lot easier than what you'd think, as we currently occupy Newfoundland. We might need to build an Air Force base here. Unless we can flip over a country somehow. Yeah, we might need to build an air base there. That's probably what I should do. Okay. So, has this really changed up the war here? Yeah, it has. Somewhat. All these... Yeah. Japan's really hammered down in this former French-occupied Indochina region. The Raj are still fighting here valiantly. Yeah, so I reckon it has flipped. I reckon... Because they basically left their homeland undefended. The French and the UK to deal with the Japanese and the fascists in Asia. But it just blew me away. Like, you guys saw for the first, episode that they were stacking them, and towards the end they were just stacking these borders here. Come on, Frenchie. Yay! The French have capitulated. Boom. Look at this. There are no Allied forces in Europe bar Ireland and Sardinia and Corsica. How insane is that? That's awesome. We will not stay with the Great East Asian Corporation sphere. Of course, we will form our own faction. Okay, so to wrap up this war, we need to get rid of the states and the Raj. I might sort of leave the Japanese to get rid of the Raj, but the states is definitely tenable. So if I was to go about this, I need to get an air base. So an air base. So I go shift 10, okay? Now I'll pop you up to the top as a priority, and we need to build an air base. We've got naval dockyards, which is fine, but we're going to need to build an air base here so we can get aerial supremacy to go over the top. What I'm going to do, this is going to take a while to move my units all the way over to Newfoundland. We'll navally invade. Oh, okay, right. I forgot about Canada. Yeah, we're at war with the entirety of this. Should I bother going through Canada at all? We don't have any air bases here as well. It's probably not a bad idea. Probably not a bad idea building air bases both here. You'd think there'd be some sort of form of air base. Because all we need is line of sight or whatever, so we can navally invade. Look, I think going into Canada will be tumultuous, high casualty rate. We're better off bypassing this even, and then just going right into Bangor or Boston and trying to get a port, try and get a naval thing here, and then we can just hammer down through the states. Looking at this war, how's everyone going? 72, wow, 740k, 2.6 million. So we lost 252,000 men in that fight. Japan's lost 143. So we actually lost a bit in the... Wow, okay, Free France 227. It actually breaks it down. Who's killed what? The UK did nothing. The French took a lot of Viking casualties. Netherlands 204, states there as well, huh? Right. The British Raj has lost 1.4 million men. The United States 150. Free France 45. Alright, cool. Well, not really much else I can do for this episode. We need to get rid of Ireland, Sardinia and Corsica as well. But I think we're going to end this one here. Thank you very much for watching. This is going to be a shorter video. I'll start the next episode once I've got a footholding within the United States, once I've navally invaded with some units, and we'll push down and we'll take it for that episode. But let me know in the comments where you'd like me to expand for this series. It's done really well. We smashed out the Axis in the first episode. We've now gone and basically dealt with the Allied forces. Should I deal with the... Yeah, probably do it in the comment turn in the next episode. But yeah, unfortunately it's time to end here. Thank you very much for watching. We've taken out the UK and France in today's episode. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series, and if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys would like to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Maybe you can pick up a strategy game you haven't picked up just yet. Maybe Hearts of Iron, maybe Crusader Kings 2, maybe a Total War. Check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below for cheap and reliable games. I do recommend going and checking out the prices even. There's some really good prices on there. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.